2 consecutive seasons without a major trophy, a fractured dressing room, ego clash, public fallout, and a crown that has completely slipped for Real Madrid. The crisis is real, but Florentino Perez doesn't look for a temporary fix, he looks for a warrior. And 13 years after his explosive exit, the special one is back.
I am José Mourinho. I've coached the best clubs in the world. I've won the Italian, Portuguese, English and Spanish championships and the UEFA Champions League twice.
José Mourinho has officially agreed to a sensational return to Bernabéu. In a world full of modern tacticians, Madrid has turned back to the ultimate alpha but is a 63-year-old Mourinho. Actually, the perfect man to handle the biggest ego trip in a world football. Or a Los Blancos walking straight into a beautiful orchestrated explosion. Let's dive in. In the chapter 1 of this series, where I'm breaking down the tactical reality, the dressing room politics and the massive demand Mourinho has already made behind the scenes, we're answering the multi-million-dollar question, is this a stroke of a genius or a desperate move by a club in chaos? To understand why Florentino Perez called Mourinho, we first have to look at the beautiful, expensive mess that is currently Real Madrid squad. On a paper, it's a Galacticos dream. In a reality, it's a tactical nightmare. Ever since Mbappe arrived, Madrid have suffering from a luxury problem. Too many superstars wanting to play in an exact same space. Vini Jr., Mbappe and even Jude Bellingham. All natural drift toward the left half space. The results are congested attack and non-existent right wing and a devastating lack of defensive tracking back. This is exactly where Mourinho tactical DNA became fascinating. The man who built the highest scoring team in La Liga history back in 2012 didn't do it with a tiki-tac. He did it with a leather, vertical efficiency and ironclad discipline. Mourinho has never cared about fitting them into a sheet. He cares about a balancing. If you don't track back, you don't play for a squad that has grown comfortable. The special one bring a tactical reality check. But tactics are only 30% of the job at the Bernabéu. The other 70% ego management. The Real Madrid dressing room isn't just a football team, it's a collection of a global brand. Modern managers often trying to be friendly with their players, shielding them from criticism. Mourinho, he does the exactly opposite, creating an us against the world mentality. He is a master of observing the pressure, intentionally drawing the media fires onto himself so his player can focus on winning. But this is a double-edged sword. Mourinho management style is a high voltage. He demands absolutely cult-like loyalty. If a superstar buy into his vision, Mourinho will make them bulletproof. But if an ego clash with his authority, he will bench a €100 million player without a blink. In a dressing room containing Ballon d'Or contenders, a global icon, this approach will either forge an unstoppable machine or trigger a civil war. And that brings us the ultimate question. To take this job, Mourinho didn't just sign a contract. He handed Florentino Perez a list of absolutely demand. In the next session, we are uncovering the 3 massive change Mourinho is forcing Madrid to make behind the scenes before he even coached his first official game.